My engineering colleague presented my invention to our CEO, claiming he designed it. He didn't know I'd already filed the patent 3 months earlier. The all-hands meeting was packed. Our CEO, Margaret, stood at the front as Derek prepared his presentation. Today, Derek will share an innovation that could revolutionize our manufacturing process, she announced. Derek clicked to the first slide showing a hydraulic valve system. My hydraulic valve system, the one I'd been developing for 8 months. This variable pressure valve reduces energy consumption by 40%, Derek explained confidently. Every technical detail was mine. The pressure differential algorithm, the material specification, the fail-safe mechanisms. How long have you been working on this? Margaret asked. About 6 months, late nights and weekends, but I think it'll transform our production line. I'd shown Derek my prototype 2 months ago, asking for feedback on thermal stress calculations. He'd spent an hour examining it, taking notes, asking detailed questions. Apparently, he was planning to steal it. After the presentation, Margaret approached Derek enthusiastically. This is exactly the kind of innovation we need. I want to fast-track this for production. I'm ready to move forward immediately. We'll need to file for patent protection first. I'll have legal start the paperwork. That's when I stood up. Margaret, before legal files anything, they should check existing patents. Derek's confident expression flickered. What do you mean? I mean that valve system was patented 3 months ago. USPTO application number 11849273334. Margaret pulled out her phone. Derek, is this true? I don't know what he's talking about. This is my design. I opened my laptop and displayed the patent filing. Filed January 15th. Inventor James Rodriguez. That's me. The room went silent as people read the screen. Derek tried recovering. We must have been working on similar concepts simultaneously. Parallel development. Then explain why your pressure differential equation matches mine exactly, including the correction factor I added after discovering a calculation error in February. That's just standard engineering math. It's a custom correction for our specific manufacturing equipment. There's no standard formula that includes it. Margaret looked between us. James, do you have documentation of your development process? 18 months of lab notes, CAD files with timestamps, prototype testing videos. The patent office has everything. Derek was sweating now. I contributed to this project. We collaborated. You reviewed my thermal calculations once, for 30 minutes. That's not collaboration. Margaret asked the question that ended Derek's story. Derek, do you have any documentation showing you developed this independently? I don't keep detailed notes like James does. I work more intuitively. So you have no original design files, no testing data, no development timeline? The work speaks for itself. The work that's already patented by your colleague who has 18 months of documented development. I pulled up my prototype testing videos from last year. They showed my valve system functioning exactly as Derek had just presented. This video is from November, 6 months before you claim you started working on this design. Derek grabbed his laptop. This is a misunderstanding. I can explain. Explain to HR, Margaret said coldly. James, stay here. Derek, security will escort you out. After Derek left, Margaret turned to me. Why didn't you tell me you were working on this? I wanted to perfect it before presenting. And I wanted patent protection first in case someone tried to steal it. Someone like Derek. I didn't think he would, but after I showed him my calculations, he started asking very specific questions about the design. Margaret reviewed my patent filing. This is impressive work. Production ready? I've been running tests for 3 months. It's ready. Then let's move forward with your innovation, properly credited this time. Derek was terminated that afternoon for intellectual property theft. His exit interview included a reminder that the company's IP agreements made any work-related inventions company property, but stealing another employee's work was grounds for immediate dismissal. He tried contacting me that evening. James, you ruined my career over a misunderstanding. You presented my invention as yours in front of the entire company. That's not a misunderstanding. I was trying to help develop it further by taking full credit and letting me sit in the audience while you pretended you designed it. He never responded. 3 months later, my valve system went into production. The energy savings exceeded projections. Margaret offered me a senior engineering position with a 30% raise. The company newsletter featured my innovation with photos of me in the lab. The article mentioned the 18-month development process and patent filing. Derek's name appeared nowhere. Last month, I saw him at an industry conference. He was handing out resumes, explaining he'd left his previous company to pursue new opportunities. Nobody asked what those opportunities were, but everyone in our field had heard about the engineer who tried stealing a colleague's patented invention.